Hello and welcome to another monthly mystery stream here at FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and today we're going to unbox another one of these retro game treasure boxes. This is always one of my favorite streams of the month. I love opening this box because I never know what kind of goodies you get in here. If you're not familiar with retro game treasure, this is a service. They send you a box like this, which if you can't recognize, this is the treasure chest from A Link to the Past. So there you go. They send you a box like this every month with some random retro games, mystery games. What you do is you tell them what systems you want to get games for, games you already own, and the type of games that you like. Maybe you like skateboarding and wrestling games. Then they'll send you a bunch of mystery skateboarding and wrestling games for the systems you want and titles you don't already own. And it's really fun, and you oftentimes find lots of cool hidden gems. So I'm always excited to open this box and play. So if you're interested in a box like this for yourself, you go to retrogametreasure.com, you use the code FiveJay, spelled just like this channel, and you'll get yourself a discount. We got some folks here already, Mr. Buffalo and Kiwi. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming. So, let's take a look at this box here today and see what we got going on. I changed my settings from the last few months. I was doing mostly Master System and Genesis games, or not Genesis, Game Gear. And I think I turned both of those off. So back to some stuff that I can do pretty easily on the Retron 5 here. So open it up, get rid of the puffy thing. Anything else on top? No. Ooh, but I can feel some stuff. I'm feeling a Game Boy Advance cartridge, a Game Boy Color cartridge. Couple of things in here. My. Oh, that's a Super Nintendo game. Maybe another. All right. Well, let's not ruin all the surprises for ourselves here. Luke Fesg. I'm sorry, I really can't read that name. But thank you for watching on Twitch there. He says, wow, a subscription box service that I actually want. Right? Exactly. I don't need somebody to send me food or something, right? Because Amazon can already do that for me. Celia Beth is here, actually. Wow. I can only assume this is Celia of Hyperkin Marketing. So thank you so much for watching, Celia. We're going to be playing all of these games on the Retron 5, so hopefully we get a little good cross promotion here. So first game, guys, a Game Boy Advance title. What is it? Might not focus that close. Oh, yes! Rayman Advance. When I got a Game Boy Advance, way back in, 2001? I got a launch Game Boy Advance. I got an Arctic White one. And there were very few games to start with, and one of the games that I got, I think this was my only game at first, was Rayman Advance. And somewhere along the way, I sold it like a fool. This is a great version of the original Rayman game, so I cannot wait to play this. Very cool. Nice. Back in the collection again. I probably still have the box and the manual in my closet, but I sold the cartridge. How stupid was that? Kiwi says, I really want to sign up, but I'm saving for Mario Odyssey and Xenoblade 2. That's a lot of money. That's true. You got to save up for those. Celia says, haha, excited to see what they are. Nice. Mr. Buffalo says, wow. Kiwi says, my body is Reggie. Hey, nice. I like the twist on it there. All right. As long as it's getting in my way, I'm also going to go for the Game Boy Color title right off the bat. All right, guys. What is it? Mickey's Racing Adventure. Now, the Game Boy Color is home to some really inventive racing games, so I'm looking forward to this one. If it's anything like, oh, whoa, look at this. I didn't notice this. This is actually a Rareware game. If you look at the logo there, this is made by Rare. Let me open up my preview. See that little Rare logo on there? Focus, darn you. There you go, see? Made by Rare, baby. So let's see what Rare can do with a racing game in a Mickey Disney brand. Very cool. Kiwi says, Rayman, never played any of those. Planner says, sweet, unboxing classic games. Yes, sir, in my Retro Game Treasure box. Absolutely. So as a reminder, we started off with Rayman Advance. Come on. Classic, very good. And a game I have not seen or heard of, but is made by Rare. Mickey's Racing Adventure on the Game Boy Color. I love the Game Boy Color, by the way. Maybe my favorite system ever. Alright, now let's move on. We got some larger things in here. I'm thinking it's 2 Super Nintendo titles. So let's see. Kiwi says, yep, cool. First one, guys. What is it? Trying not to look at the preview. Final Fight. Oh my. Okay. I don't think I've ever played a Final Fight game ever. But Super Nintendo in the 16-bit era had lots of really cool fighters. So that'll be fun. Check out Final Fight. Kiwi says, "Does Rare still exist, Lel?" Yeah, they do, and they are now a Microsoft company, and Microsoft is doing exactly diddly with them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're making oh shoot, what is the name of that? It's the sea exploration game, the Pirates game. I forget what it's called, but everyone else knows what I'm talking about, and they're screaming at their screens right now. But yeah, Rare is out there, and they're finally going to be doing something. That pirate game looks cool. Planner says, do you have Star Wars Flight of the Falcon for GBA? I do not. It's fun, but a hard classic game. I'll have to check it out sometime. Kiwi says, "Oh, I've heard of that. Oh, I thought that was Earthbound. Wouldn't that be awesome?" Holy crap, yeah, if they give me Earthbound in this box, yeah, that'd be money so made on top. Whew, man. I'm just going to call you Luke, by the way. Rare exists. They're called Platonic. Ha! You mean the guys that made Ukulele? That's funny. Those are actually some folks that were from Rare, so in some ways he's not wrong. Celia says, "If you like old Rare, check out Team 17. Is that a game, or I guess it would have to be if you're saying I like Rare. What system is that for, Celia?" Mr. Buffalo says, "If that was an original Earthbound cartridge, Jay would run to play it, forgetting to turn off the stream. I wouldn't have to run anywhere because my Retron is right here. We're going to play all these games right now. So just to remind you what we've opened so far, we got Rayman on the Game Boy Advance. Focus. Focus, camera. See, it listens to me, sort of. Mickey's Racing Adventure, made by Rare on the Game Boy Color. And Final Fight on the Super Nintendo. The biggest one is focusing the least. Come on, there you go. And one more Super Nintendo game in here. Let's see what we've got. Celia says Team 17 is the dev for Platonic. Oh, okay, got it. All right, what is it? Hopefully it's focusing, because I'm not going to look at the preview and spoil my surprise. Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. I have never heard of this. Now, of course, I did play on Super Nintendo the Lion King game. I had no idea there were additional Lion King games. So we'll see if this one will be any good compared to what I remember of the Lion King game, which I think I played mostly on Game Gear, but also on Super Nintendo. So, okay, sweet. Timon and Pumbaa. Let's see what they got. Mr. Buffalo already read that one. Kiwi says, "Lel, yeah." Planner says, I bought Flight of the Falcon many years ago at Disney World in a gift shop. You enter after riding Mission Space in Epcot. Ooh, in Florida. I have not been there. It sounds awesome. Planner says, "Also, have you played Rayman Raving Rabbids on the Wii? It's obnoxious and hilarious. I love playing that as a kid with family and friends." I have not. Kiwi says, "The camera's alive." What does that mean, Kiwi? Whose camera? Alright, guys, we're going to transition over and play all of these games. So, I got to switch around a couple of configurations here. Just give me a moment. There you can see my Retron, but we're going to actually make this a big screen. My camera might disappear briefly. Give me a moment. I'm still here. Hey, here we are. And now, I got to wheel in my green screen. So, yeah. This is well rehearsed, as you can see. It works! Oh, what is that? What corner? This corner. Hey, it's all gone. All right, sounds good. Not even centered here, am I? Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to play every single game we just opened here. Again, this is Retro Game Treasure. Wow, it's making the yellow disappear. If you go to retrogametreasure.com, they will send you games according to your preferences, like they did for me. Use the code FiveJay at checkout, and you will get a discount. I'm playing all these games in the Retron 5, as you can see, and I'm going to start right off the bat with Rayman, because I'm so excited for this, and it makes the background disappear. It's funny. Alright, Rayman, wow us with your awesomeness. He's got really sharp graphics. The music's fun. I always loved playing this game. Let's jump right in here. Yeah, good. I love that save data and everything. Now, am I going to hear it in this room? Yeah! Oh, the memories already. Just like that, I'm hit by these memories. I haven't played this game in probably 10 years. Maybe more. Wow. The sound effects and everything. I guess I don't know why I didn't expect to see other people's random files. Just erase it all. I don't need any of this. Alright. Nope, didn't want that, but I guess I'm AAA today. Once in the valley was quiet and peaceful. The Protoons, I forgot about that, kept things in balance, but it didn't last. Mr. Dark stole the Protoon and scattered the Electoons! Hey, that sounds like protons and electrons. I wonder if that's a coincidence. You think? Probably, yeah. I'm thinking so. Mr. Ruffle says, Jay is magic! He make a background disappear! Luke says, do you recommend a Retron 5? I absolutely do. I love mine. I also have an adapter for it to play Game Gear and both types of Sega Master System games. If you update the system, you're going to resolve a lot of the compatibility issues you might have seen reported. So just make sure if you get one, you update the software and you will be good to go. We don't really care about the story here. It's Rayman. Let's play. It's a platformer. It's fun. Let's do it. Now, these graphics, they look pretty good on this giant screen that I'm looking at right now. But they look way better on a little tiny Game Boy Advance screen. I forgot about that. How did I do that? The R button. Got it. Oh, I don't have any powers yet. I can't even throw my fist right now. I can do literally nothing except jump and climb. So we'll get to the point where we'll get his cool powers. Things like the helicopter head, which is my favorite. Nothing quite as cool as when he spins his hair and can glide with it. I always loved that in 90s video games, and this is a port of a 90s video game. Things like that, just utterly outrageous features. It's fun. Mr. Buffalo says to Luke, I've never used one, but I've heard about it having a lot of problems. My Super Retro Trio and Game Boy Advance adapter work great and is cheaper. It is cheaper, but I'm playing on this system. Let's see. I'm going to count all the systems that I can play on one machine. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, Famicom, which is different. The Japanese NES is a different pin structure, so not everything will play it. Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, Genesis, Mega Drive, Game Gear, and Sega Master System. That's 11 different systems in one machine. Now, I defy you to find another hardware emulation device that will play 11 different game systems and do it as well as the Retron 5 does. So yeah, maybe it's not completely perfect, but they're putting out software updates all the time to fix the issues. And like I said, 11 different systems, and I have games for all those 11 systems. I take it back. I don't have Super Famicom games yet or Mega Drive, but I could easily put those down on the import list for Retro Game Treasure, and they could send me some. They did send me a Famicom game. I've got Rockman 6 here. It's awesome. Oh man, all the Mega Man games are great. And if you get them on Famicom, you'll find them much cheaper than trying to get an original NES cartridge. That was a checkpoint, by the way. Much like Earthbound, you got a little dude just taking a picture of your face in a cutout. Who did that in the 90s, huh? I did that a lot, you know, something silly you do with your family when you're on a vacation. Brian Zuniga Ortiz is here. What's up? He says, sup, Jay? OMG, nostalgia coming, right? So much. Let's hope that Rayman joins the stream. Kiwi says, that's so many, right? It's so many. It's so many systems. So, ever since Retron 5 came out, I've been a big fan of Hyperkin, and now they're getting really big on making premium controllers and that kind of stuff. So, Hyperkin's really come into their own ever since they put out the Retron 5. Now they're putting out smaller emulation devices. They put out the, oh, what's the name of the, there's a Retron that they just put out that's, oh, it's the Retron 1. It's an NES-only Retron, but it's also in HD. And it looks like an NES. It's really cool looking. And they're also putting out a Retron 77, which is the year 1977 that the Atari 2600 came out. And I'm excited. I actually do have Atari 2600 games here, and I do have memories with some of those games, so I'm excited for that. As you can see, a random clown has given me the power to punch, and so now I can wind up my fist and punch. So we can do things like punch this thing, and now it moves places. Of course, we kind of need it off to the left here, but hey, we're good. So, as you might have seen in that level, there was stuff that we could have punched earlier, so we could replay it and find hidden stuff to get 100%. And I believe I've beaten this game 100% when I was a kid. Pretty sure. Good. Yeah, give me that 1-up trophy. I don't know what we're going to need, so we're just going to start hitting it over there. Hey, get over there. Fool! Uh-oh. Hitbox is weird. Oh, there's another one. We're good. Get over there. Yeah! Oh! This little bouncing fruit apparently has a motor. I forgot about that. Man, the nostalgia, I tell you guys. So, these older Rayman games are nothing like today's Rayman games. They are slow and methodical, and they're more exploration-based. They don't really have many musical-based elements, but it's really fun. Retron HD, says Celia. Thank you, Celia. Yeah, that's right. It's sort of a reboot of their Retron 1, which was just an NES hardware emulation device. But yes, Retron HD, that's what it was called. Celia, was there ever an announced date on when the Retron 77 was coming out, or is that forthcoming? Brian says there was a Rayman game that was about learning math and grammar. Oh, shoot, I walked off the edge because I was reading chats. Perfect. I should have paused for a moment. It's a smart way to do it. So that... Oh, I totally forgot you could do that. That is an upgrade to your fist you might have been seeing. There's also a speed upgrade right there. So, you can get those. It's not I was kind of hitting two directions at once there. Good thing I got all those extra lives. Whoops. You see when we got that thing on his head, though? That was kind of awesome. Do it again. Ooh. It's kind of a frightening noise for him to make, though. Come on. Oh, he's a ducker, is he? So you gotta fling it past him, and then when you duck down, gotcha. Come on. I don't want to fall in the water. Good. Yeah, now it flies faster. Ba-bam! But, as you've noticed right there, it is still about finding the Electoons in the new ones, so that classic element has carried over. Look at how everything is just moving in this game. It's really cool. So, back when this came out for, I think, PlayStation, was the original version of Rayman. It was really impressive. And then they made ports for it for Game Boy Advance and even Game Boy Color. It was a Game Boy Color Rayman game. And if you had a Game Boy Advance, obviously there was no reason to get the color version. But now I kind of want the color version, just to compare and contrast. You know, how much better does this Game Boy Advance version look? Buffalo says, what? Retron 77? You heard right, my friend. Oops, wrong way. Hey, don't you touch me, boy. Celia says, forthcoming, pay attention to social media. When we have more news, we'll post it. Sounds good, Celia. Mr. Buffalo says, does Retron 77 have wood grain? That's the most important thing. It is styled after the original 2600, so I don't think it's real wood, but it looks like wood grain. So, yes, that is a part of the design. Pretty cool. They showed it off at E3, and it looked great. I'm probably way more excited for that than the actual Atari box coming out. Atari's actual new console. Lol. Brian Pena says, most technical game of all time. Yeah, totally. Not really, but it is a really fun game, and this was a great Game Boy Advance launch title. Really, really great. So that was a full level. There's several worlds. You get tons of different powers. It's a really cool game, and you see how bright and colorful it is. It takes advantage of all the power the Game Boy Advance can muster. So look at this. Now you're on this thing rotating around. His hair flying back. They put a lot of attention to this game. They really did. Oh, looks like that fist upgrade, by the way, did stick with me. Oh, I didn't remember it being permanent. Cool. So, yeah, great game. I should probably move on to the other ones to show them off. I'm just having a hard time doing so. Look at Rayman. Alright, FiveJay. Alright. Just make your save state. One thing that I love about this. And back to the main menu. Okay, we'll move on to the second game that we opened. Mickey's Racing Adventure, which I've never played, but is made by Rare. So it's gotta be good. It's gotta be. So, awesome. I can't believe I got Rayman back in my collection. Thanks, Retro Game Treasure. Unplug my mic quick here. It's getting out of sync. Okay. I think I turned off the fast load, which is an option on this thing. Unknown cartridge. It's loading pretty slow to be unknown. Sometimes the games are dirty. It's hard for them to be read. And old and worn. Heck, the old systems don't even read them all the time. Come on. Yeah, that's a great sign. Here we go. Miss Wilfa says, what controller are you using? I'm using a Circa Super Nintendo controller because I don't have an original Super Nintendo controller. I think Circa is a Hyperkin brand, though. Am I wrong about that, Celia? I thought that it was. Ah, see, there's that Rareware symbol. The music so far, whimsical. Once again, all these people and their weird names. Mama! Oh, that's kind of sweet. Somebody played this game with their mom. Of course, I'm erasing all their memories. But, you know. Alright, I don't have a lot of space here. Let's just use FiveJay, and can that be the end of it? Yes. Or FJ. Shoot, there was no 5. Well, I'm FJ. Sounds great. Luke says, you can't go by Rare made it, so it must be good logic ever since they made Kinect Sports. No. See, that was Rare in the Xbox age. This is Rare in the Nintendo age. Totally different. Yeah, they moved over to Microsoft, and I think at that point a lot of the developers had left, or did leave. So the company that's Rare today is completely a different company, and that's okay. I mean, there was a lot of folks that were at Retro Studios that have left and went to Bungie. So the folks that are at Retro now, not necessarily the same folks that made Metroid Prime, and yet they're still revered, right? So people move, and that's okay. Studio still has pedigree, and so they hire new persons to try to meet that pedigree, except apparently Rare. Microsoft kind of messed that one up. Apparently this is unskippable. My. Oh, you know what? Is this controller not set up? No, it is. Oh my goodness. Look at how good those graphics are for a Game Boy Color. I am blown away. Isn't this a racing game? Is this a racing RPG? What? This is so not what I was expecting. Look at the animations on these things. Are you kidding me? This is so good. I'm beyond shocked right now. What the heck? Woof woof. Welcome to Mickey's hometown. To get started on your adventure, follow me to the train station. Thanks, Pluto. Oh, he's such a happy boy. Look at his butt wiggle. No, come back. I want to see the butt wiggle. Woof woof. Hurry up. I'm not going to sit here all day. Doggy. Mr. Buffalo says, Jay, what are you doing using anything but the Nintendo Power Glove? I could probably use that here. I actually don't own one. I would love to have one at least on my shelf, if nothing else. Kiwi says, whoa, that's some nice graphics. Right? What the heck? Luke says, them frames per second, though. I know! What is the deal? Welcome to Casey Jr. Junction. Let's at least get to some racing part, but so far, totally impressed. Also, old school Mickey games were often very good anyway. Solid games. Woof woof, pick up the railroad penny and then board Casey Jr. Thanks, Pluto. You the dog. This is a railroad penny. Go to the station to use it. We're at the station, fool. Can I just get on? I forget her name. Cowface. Maybe not the best name, but hey, it fits. Hi, Mickey. Would you like to travel on Casey Jr.? Actually, that kind of sounds like Mickey himself, doesn't it? He didn't really have a particularly manly voice. Yes, Clarabelle. Hey, we know now. Celia says, I heart the Power Glove. Oh, that's awesome. I always wanted one, but I also know that nobody liked to actually play with it. Besides for kicks and giggles, of course. What is happening here? I'm making a puzzle. Okay. Got it. So... no, I need something different. You cross that. Okay. Come on. No! Oh boy. We've made a mistake. This is not what I expected. Okay, okay, okay. That's a start. Poop. Actual garbage. I think it's over. No! Oh! Actually, we're okay so far. Boy, this is super confusing. Boy, we're not even at the racing elements yet. Man, what kind of train line is this? Who doesn't have a plan on where all of their trains should go? Wait, 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 this is totally gonna work out. Oh yeah, just don't touch it. We're good. We're totally good. See, this says, I'd wear one normally in public if I could. What do you mean, if you could? Is your hand not fit in the glove? Because it sounds like you could, Celia. It really does. Kiwi says, the most suspenseful Mickey Mouse. Kiwi says, yellow doggo. Pluto, man. Good old Pluto. Best part of the Mickey cartoons. Woo! That was a roundabout way, but we got it there. Welcome to Mickey's Medieval Adventure. This is Mickey's Racing Adventure. What do you mean, medieval? A medieval race? A medieval race? To enter a race, you must have enough Mickey tokens. The amount you need to enter is displayed just after the track name. How many do I have? 1. 1 needed for that. 3. But the first one is probably 0, right? There we go. The round table trouble. All right, well, let's race it up. That wasn't a very good start. Oh yeah, so I like this, the isometric aspect. Classic, they actually use that on NES games too to make them cooler. It does remind me of, what do they call it? Shoot. It's an NES game, very classic arcade-style racer that everyone loved. This is playing a lot like that right now. So far, it's going okay. I've hit the wall a couple of times, but we're getting past it. We're in second place. Is that a boost? Magic. Magic. Does one use magic? Press forward, backward. Nope, nope. No, that's helping. Select. Start. What's the magic do? Alright, I gotta focus back on the race again. Apparently there's magic involved, and I don't know how it works. Let's win the race. Let's not worry about that magic right now. We've slipped back into third. We're at full magic. Maybe that's just like horsepower. You seem to be driving a little bit faster. This music's pretty sweet. Second place is great, but where's the guy in first? I do want to solidify my victory. Need to power slide around these corners a little bit better. There we go. That was a little bit better. Alright, I'll take second. Second sounds fine. See, this says, no, I'd have to drag along the wires and stuff, and I wouldn't want to break it. On the complete side note, N64 made a fanny pack to carry around your N64 controller in real life to parties and stuff. Flippin' genius. I had no idea they made a fanny pack. That's great. Oh, but Celia, see, you could wrap around the cord around your arm, you know. I guess you'd probably want a spare, the one you're not, you know, putting on display. But, oh, you know, I'm thinking of costume-wise, you could make an NES controller port that you would plug it into so that the cord would stay nice and tight. I guess you could also clip the cord off at that point if it's only for costume. Kiwi says, I didn't know Mickey Mouse thought medieval torture methods. I didn't know Mickey Mouse thought medieval torture methods. This game just got 1,000 times better. Off with their heads! Luke says, reminds me of RC Pro-Am. That's the one! Thank you. What did I say? I think I said Midway Madness. RC Pro-Am. That's exactly how this is playing like. But the rotating models on the Game Boy Color is just amazing. It looks great. Kiwi says, Jay, you gotta get your acceptance letter before you can use magic. Harry Potter style? Love it. Yeah, well, I guess that has to be speed, but I don't know, it didn't seem to go that much faster. It was crashing less. Ooh! What? Boat controls! Didn't see that coming. What? Whoa, boost in the water. Holy cow. You gotta get good at this stuff. Whoa, underneath? Man. This is a much more complicated track. Holy cow. Stop off-roading, Mickey. Oh man, he's like going off jumps and stuff. Oh, I missed whatever that was floating in the road. Look like a wrench. I don't know if it's an upgrade or if like it's a repair or something. Okay, there's that magic. Now the Game Boy Color only had so many buttons. And apparently none of them do magic. Come on, how do you do it? How do you do it? I'll have to look it up online or something later. Strange. But all I can say so far is that I'm just ridiculously impressed with how good this game looks. Whoa! That gave me a boost. Right into a wall, but hey, it worked. Let's see if there's another one where we saw earlier. In dead last, though, by the way. Just solid last place. Come on. Yeah, I guess the wrenches move around the map. Okay, we gotta race a lot better if we're gonna catch anybody. Ah, there goes that wrench. Too bad. Could've been our ticket to third place. Come on, baby, go, Mickey, go! The boost, and then there's a sharp right turn. Ooh, we still hit the edge. Another right turn. This music is awesome, by the way, right now. Ah, we've already been disqualified. Shoot. Too bad. Kiwi says, Jay, you gotta get... Already read that one. Buffalo says, I'd wear a fancy... I'd wear a fanny pack for a GameCube controller. You never know when you might have a chance to play some Smash. That's right. Yeah, or you could take your Switch in a case and just put a belt through the little handle that's on most of those cases. Boom. Instant Switch fanny pack. Kiwi says, Mickey Mouse Racing transformed in Knuckles. Pretty much. Pretty much. So cool. So there are other vehicles we could end up... Maybe we'll be flying a plane at one point. Who knows? All I can say is that this game's actually pretty freaking awesome. This is really cool. I should probably move on to some more games. But, once again, very impressed. So, as a reminder to everybody watching right now, first I played Rayman, and the colors are going to be green screened out for you. Rayman Advance, great platforming game, very nostalgic for me. Right now we're looking at Mickey's Racing Challenge in the Game Boy Color, and I am so impressed. The graphics are just insane in this game. There's actual like RPG elements. You're exploring a town map and stuff. It's crazy. Pull it out of the system now. There she be. Made by Rare. I was so impressed. Once again, that is a hidden gem that Retro Game Treasure has helped us find. Okay, moving on now to Final Fight on the Super Nintendo. Let's give it a shot. Boom, boots right up. Luke says the boat part reminds me of Funky Kong's minigames from Donkey Kong Country 3's GBA port. I didn't know about that in the GBA port. I love Donkey Kong Country 3, though. Some people didn't, but I was a big fan. Mr. Buffalo says a fanny pack for an entire GameCube. Again, I think you can just put your belt through the handle of the GameCube and instant fanny pack. This music so far is really doing it for me. Turn it up a little bit. And we'll throw in regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered already. What? What's happened to Jessica? Who is this? Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV. You fiend! What have you done to her? Nothing yet, but we will if you don't cooperate. Listen to reason. Why make your job difficult? Just let us do as we please like the mayor before you did. Aw, man. Capcom. Alright. I'd like to see that. What? Jessica's kidnapped? The Mad Gears must pay. Those Mad Gears always causing that trouble out there. Fight! Final! Yeah! Celia says GameCube had a handle for that. Absolutely, yep. Yeah, just throw a belt through it, I'm telling you. Kiwi says, remember the Nintendo Switch borrowed the handle from the GameCube. The Switch doesn't have a handle. I was saying the handle that are on most cases people buy. Okay, so let's play this game. I've never played Final Fight before. Oh, and much to my surprise, it's actually a beat 'em up, a brawler. It's not a one-on-one fighter, which is good because I actually like brawlers and beat 'em ups better than one-on-one fighting games. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Dude! Oh heck yeah! This game's sweet. Look at that! You break open some tires and there's some food inside. Baking in the sun. I'm sure it's great to eat. Oh, yeah! Oh, what's up? I threw it at you, boy. Yeah, you stay away from that. Oh, never mind. I thought he was some bystander. Now I'll beat him up for you. Never mind. Oh, cough medicine. Great. I was feeling a little bit under the weather. Hey, go with me, nuclear punk. He's got the radiation sign in his back there. Hey. Once again, kicking seems to get you out of that problem. What sort of kick did I even do? It's like a helicopter kick. It was awesome. Well, only seems to work when I'm being grappled. Mr. Burly Man showing his chest off to the world. Why don't I just beat you up quick? Lots of palette swaps so far for enemies, pretty common for a brawler. The graphics are a little bit dull, but the animation is good. The music is, I believe, a remix of, I think this is like an '89 game, so this was probably on NES and stuff. This is an up port. It's pretty good, all things considered. Very smooth. It's great. A little less frustrating than like Streets of Rage can get pretty hard sometimes. So far, this isn't quite as hard as all that. Once again, that kick really gets me out of a tight spot, which never happens in Streets of Rage. You're in a tight spot, it's kind of over. They're hitting you until you're knocked out, or knocked down rather. Enemies off screen, pretty common in brawlers. Frustrating sometimes, but hey, it's been working in our favor so far. Whoa, we just chucked a big dude. A couple of big dudes. What does a knife do for us? Let's see if we can find out. Well, apparently we could have cut them normally, but eventually we used it too much and we just chucked it. There's not a lot of controls here. but you're getting some cool combos anyway. You do get to pick people up and throw them. I'm liking this, and I can only assume this is a 2-player game. I guess maybe it's not, but that'd be cool if it was 2-player. Buffalo says, just carry the GameCube around like a boombox. Yeah, much smaller and lighter boombox. Let me tell you, man, I had some pretty big old radios in my day. Woo! Tape players, CD players. Those old boomboxes were nothing to scoff at. They got pretty heavy, especially if you actually did put, like, the 4 giant D-cell batteries in there. Oh, man, heavy and big. Kiwi says XD. Luke says, if I had to guess, this is probably an arcade port. Oh, totally. Absolutely, this was an arcade game. Oof. I actually don't know much about Final Fight, so I can't really educate on the subject per se, but yeah, this definitely has the look of an arcade game. Most brawlers ended up being arcade games, or started as arcade games and then came to home consoles. Holy moly, that's a big dude. He's named the Thrasher. I can still pick him up and chuck him, though. It's a great sign. So far, it's a very good tactic. Uh-oh. He got sick of getting beat up, so he called in his cronies. Alright, boys. Oh! You cheap dirtbag. How dare you attack me from behind while I'm dealing with your chumps. The voice chip isn't great in here, but hey, you can hear him making weird noises. You get the point. Alright, we had our first death there. I feel like that's not so bad. Calling in some more cronies, huh? That's alright. Oh, except somebody has dynamite. What in the world? They lit on fire just like Dawson. I have a feeling they reused that for Street Fighter, huh? Street Fighter 2. Yeah, that's the kick. That was the kick. That's awesome. Total hurricane kick. I love it. Come on. Lots of grabs, apparently. Yeah, what's up, Thrasher? What's up, boy? Yeah, what's up? Down for the count, sir. That's what you get for having poor manners. Luke's is up. I already read that one. Sorry. We got 5 viewers right now. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Remember to like and subscribe and follow, depending on what platform you're on, Twitch, YouTube. Oh, also good news, guys. So for my subscribers, my subscription emote has finally been approved. So now, if you happen to be a Twitch Prime member, you can subscribe to my channel for free, and you get the emote FiveJay Get Good, and you can chuck it in the chat. A pipe! Oh, no! Don't let it disappear! I hit one guy with a pipe, and it's gone. That was always the best weapon in Streets of Rage. Cut! 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 Oh, so far this is going real good. Nobody can stand up to my mighty blade. Y'all dead! Hey, don't make me... Oh. Oof, who's this caveman? Yeah! Ooh, second life. Starting to fly by faster now. Come on, come on. Oof, there you go. What you always wanted. A knuckle sandwich. Simons, you idiot! You're supposed to hit him! I'm imagining that's what his boss would say. I like when the games give you names for everybody. Like Bread and Doug. They're great names. D-U-G Doug. It's great. Who's this guy? Jay. Just straight up Jay. I guess I must be his 5th descendant there. Slash. Wow, he's a very famous guitarist. I can't believe he just beat him up on the subway. Or in the process of beating him up on the subway. There we go. Now he's beat. Yeah. Jake. Another Doug. Wow. Spelled the same way. Unbelievable. That family, they didn't have a lot of other ideas for names. Bam! Maybe they were twins and just thought, why give them two separate names? They look the same. They should sound the same. Oh, boom! Yeah! Oh, we were dicing these guys until we went to pick up the knife. It's a bad choice. Not gonna let that guy get it, though. There we go. Yeah, that's right. All of you can just back off. You get stabbed. Yeah, boy, what's up, Billy? Andor, excuse me. Andore, maybe. The Giant. I was like, Andre the Giant. Oh, wow. Right from Princess Bride. Kind of looks like him. He was a wrestler. So, the outfit matched. This is cool. I'm really liking this. I've never played Final Fight before, but I'm a fan. I like it, especially if it's a two-player game, which I can't verify right now. But, dang, so far, this has been a really good box. And, full of stuff that I haven't played yet. So, excited to see what Timon and Pumbaa has for us shortly here. Hello, sir is here. What's up, hello, sir? Thanks for coming, dude. He says, lol, wrong game, maybe, but eh. Oh, because he said, Hadouken! Earlier. Mr. Buffalo says, names like Bread, Doug, and Ranboob. Yes! The classic enemy in Earthbound. Ranboob. No idea what it is or means, but that's the name. Don't wear it out. Pick up the knife. Oh, you suckers are in for it now. Yeah! Just Elgato here. Ooh. Alright, Elgato got some help, though. He might have got me, but only because he had backup. By another Andore. I'm going to continue to call him. Andore is doing a number on me here. And Elgato's back. Ooh, and I think we've lost. Continue. Okay. A knife comes down. Oh! Totally missed this aspect. Let's be Hagar. Sweet. I was about to call it quits, but now we get to be a really muscly dude with some kind of small legs. Pretty disproportionate. Yeah, he's no Zangief. Woo! He looks strong, though. Ouch! Those hits look like they hurt. Oh, and that vicious headbutt. It's just me or the sound effects beefier, too. Sounds like it really hurts. Hagar, man, you're a vicious beast. Get the pipe. Kill them all with a pipe. Don't you dare drop this pipe. Oh, he did a backward slam. He's a wrestler. Pipe action. Ba-bam. No! How did... Wait, it's still there. It's still there. Pick it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He looks really funny as he's walking around, though. These people have very unnatural ways of just posing themselves. Kind of crappy art direction in that manner, but the game plays great. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. Got the windmill, baby. Cordell Wilkes is here. What's up, Cordell? Thanks for coming, dude. Oh, it says, oof. No leg days, am I right? I know, that's what happens when you skip leg day. Look at this guy. Super unbalanced. There you go. That's what you get for trying to attack me. Body slam. This brother says this guy looks like he eats about 40 pounds of bacon and eggs every 20 minutes. Sounds like a good life. I'm only going to live to about 30, but, you know, until then, a really good life. Bam, 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 bam. Good sound effects. What was that? Little jump he did there. It's kind of funny looking. I think when I do that special helicopter attack, it probably hurts me a little bit. Eat it. Yeah. Hey, don't you even look at it. Oof. Get off! Andore is going to take me down. Why did I punch little skinny guy? That I don't understand. I'm having great success with the body slams, though. Andore getting the good hits on me again, though. Ugh. Oh, why did you back away, huh? Would you be a wimp? Alright, he's got some cheap tactics, but I think we can take him out. We can use some cheap tactics of our own. Yeah, you're gonna be cheap? I'll be cheap too. How's that, Andore? Andore. What? Garbage. I call garbage. Luke says he looks like beefier Von Kaiser. Oh, it says when you only upgrade strength but not speed, right? Mr. Buffalo says the uppercut. Closer says oof. All right, guys, this was cool, but let's move on to another game here. Last game of the pack, Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games on the Super Nintendo. Another game I had no idea existed, so let's give this one a shot. So far, it's been a very good box. Might need two hands to take this out. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Timon and Pumbaa time. Plug this mic again, too. Hang on. Let's do it. Let's see what kind of jungle games you got here, Timon and Pumbaa. Hello, it just says play Super Mario 64. Have I played that on stream? I don't even know. Might be a fun one, though, to do play all the way through. I love that game. So good. Oh, yeah, Celia. Please make a Retron 64. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure you've made that request yourself. All right, jungle games, huh? What you got? It's a bunch of mini games. Oh, starting off with Jungle Pinball. Burper. Hippo Hop. What's this? Sling Shooter. Anything down here? Who's this little elephant? Ha! I poke all these guys. Oh, what's up, Giraffe? Hey! Where you going, boy? Poking this guy. Whoa! Huh. Very interactive. Ah! You poked out of the tree stump there. I gotta see what a burper is. I mean, let's be honest. Burper. I mean, it's gotta be gold. It just has to be. Hello, sir says, do burper! You gotta do burper. No idea what to expect. Oh, I'm eating food, apparently. Or something? I'm shooting things with my burps. Okay, then. So this is like, it's a Galaga, Timon and Pumbaa style. Got it. The tail is for stuff that I ended up missing. Okay. And the big giant burp is like a special attack. It takes 10 burps to do that one. Wow, kind of juggling a lot of things here. Go away, monkey. Smash these bugs. Wow, this is gold. Gold so far. Absolute gold. Is there a better game in this in existence? I think not. Ow! Whoa! You got knocked silly. Aw, he's a dead pig. We know of these burps. Okay, the L and R buttons do each side of him. Got it. His little tail. The sound effects are nice. Right? They're really pleasant. I can spam the burp button, but you actually have ammo there that you're running out of. Wow. They're getting old real quick. Yikes. Is there a way out of burper? My. Woo! Hello Sir says, indeed, might be Jesus-like rank. Luke says, Hakuna Matata. Hello Sir says, it passes Jesus. Oh no. Hello Sir says, Hakuna Marihuano? I don't know what that is. Hello Sir says, is the humpin' the tray? What? I don't know what you're saying, folks. Buffalo says, J stream Miss Paint. Miss Paint? I've not heard of that one. I gotta try Hippo Hop, probably Sling Shooter. I imagine pinball's being the most fun. So I'm gonna say pinball for last here. Let's see what Hippo Hop's about. Hello Sir says, nasty, right? All them burps going on. Is this Frogger? It's Frogger. It's isometric angled, sort of isometric. Slightly. Is it good that do I want those? Okay, I do want those. Got it. Come on. Alright, well, look at that. So he's there. Now what? Yeah, I'm here. What? Oh, it's not actually Frogger. We don't want to get in each one. We just want to collect all the bugs. Got it. What is that we just grabbed? Little turtle guy. Oh, come on, jump across. Yeah. What just happened there? Mr. Buffalo says Microsoft Paint, preferably on Windows XP. Oh, I said Miss Paint, MS Paint. Gotcha. I'm thinking like Miss Pac-Man. I'm in the mood of old video games. Excuse me. MS Paint. Yeah, while we can, right? Sounds like they're discontinuing Microsoft Paint. The controls are really delayed in this game, and it is not the Retron. This is just the game being weird. I was hoping to complete one round of this, but I don't know if we can. It's being really weird. Oh, this is, oof, 10 out of 10 music. Completely. Would you just jump across? Dumb meerkat? Come on. Too bad we didn't have Nathan Lane's voice gracing the game. That'd have been nice. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. This could be the last one. I say that, and look at that. There's a bunch more. A bunch more. Holy cow. Sort of a jazzy take on Just Can't Wait to Be King. Gotta have that piano part in there. Does this end? Is there a goal? I don't understand. What is happening? It's just like more and more bugs are happening all the time. I don't understand. There's no clear goal here. Yeah, I think you're done there, Timon. Yeah, that's just fine. It's like collect as many bugs as you can until the time runs out. It seems to be the thing. Hey, IG is back on Mixer. Welcome, IG. How's it going? Says hi. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, so far, this game is the stinker in the box. We'll see how Sling Shooter is. It does have character, though, doesn't it? Hello, she says Timon needs to learn how to swim. Yeah, come on, he's a meerkat. He's gotta swim. Just kidding. Wow, you actually are shooting. It's a shooting gallery, huh? Didn't see that coming. I will have to give him that. I did not see that coming. Kill him! Kill him! I can't hit this guy. There we go. Hey, it's one of the vultures from Robin Hood. Lel. What, did you see what happened to that crocodile's face? What the heck? This would be way easier on PC. It ain't easy. Or maybe if I had the Hyperkin mouse. Am I right, Celia? I gotta get my hands on that so I can play Mario Paint sometime. I've never played Mario Paint because I never had that SNES mouse. And the old ones were expensive and, of course, very used. So I was excited to see that Hyperkin put out their own SNES mouse that looked a lot better. Once again, there was no goal. It's just pop as much stuff as you can in the time limit. Very strange. This is a strange collection of minigames. I did not mean to do this again. I gotta go into pinball because I expect pinball to be the best, and I'll be very disappointed if it's not. Hello Sir says jumps on hog, and every time it takes 2 steps, the same sound repeats. Luke says, I wonder if this is Super Scope compatible. Oh, I also never played a Super Scope, so that'd be kind of cool. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Probably won't even look it up. Alright, if this pinball's no good, then this game is a certified stinker. Alright. Okay, well, it's definitely pinball. Okay, that makes sense. The L and R buttons are the bumpers. The flippers, excuse me. A coil-up snake to deliver the ball. I like it. Hey. Well, I didn't do that very well, but it did work like pinball. Grub. The letters. You gotta be kidding me with this! The problem with this game could be, or this particular pinball game, could just be that it's not balanced. It keeps going right down the center. After just 1 or 2 bounces, it's pretty unfortunate. Other than that, it seems to work pretty good, and the angle on it doesn't seem to affect it very much. Has a nice look to it. Yeah, you want to hit those. Where's that going to come out? Right where it was. Oh, I flipped too early. Now, at least this time, if I get a game over here, I actually want to play more of it. There's more than I can say for the other mini-games so far. Get them gophers. Oh, we almost got that lizard thing. Ah! You know, another problem is the camera's kind of right where the hole is. Hello, sir says, oh no, Super Scope? Probably. Hello says OMG, or oh my. Luke says, the Space Cadet pinball game that came bundled with the early versions of Windows will always be the greatest pinball game in existence. Hello says, frickin' golfers? Gophers, I think? You mean there? Are they even gophers? I assumed it was a gopher. Prairie dog, maybe, is more accurate. Oh, come on, down a gutter? So far, man. So far, this is the best in the bunch, and it's killing me. So, not blowing my socks off. But we've had 3 awesome games before this. Oh, there's a little flipper up there I didn't notice. Above that 3rd prairie dog, and it's down the drain, there's a little flipper. You see it up there moving? I totally did not notice that before. Have to look out for that. If the ball's ever in that area again. Hiya! Won't. Some of this stuff is delayed reactions here. Come on. Hey, I got some sort of bonus there. Something lit up. Don't you go down that gutter. It is a little bit slow on registering when I hit these buttons. Too bad. I'm a fan of pinball. I grew up playing actual pinball machines. My grandma has a pinball machine. My dad has a pinball machine, like physical pinball machines in their houses. So, pinball is just really fun. I just don't know if this pinball is very fun. Last ball. We'll do a recap and probably end the stream. Or we could go back to playing Rayman or Final Fight or any of the good ones in the box, which is, well, everyone but this one. Okay, this did not go very well. I'm not particularly favorable about this particular game, but the other 3 games that we got were really cool, and I'm really happy with the box overall. So as a recap, folks, I'll show you all the games that we got here. Maybe want to put it back into full screen. Or at least we could change it up so I have a slightly larger camera. Where's that scene? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. Hello, sir, says I specify as a synonymous, and I'm... Okay, I don't know what you're saying there, dude. Memery, I'm sure. It's some sort of memery. Okay, guys, let's take a recap here. Again, if you are not familiar, this is Retro Game Treasure. They are a monthly subscription service, and they give you random mystery retro games according to your preferences. So if you tell them that you only like wrestling and skateboarding games, and you only want NES games and Game Boy Advance games, then you also tell them what games you own. Well, then they'll send you games that are wrestling games and skateboarding games on NES and Game Boy Advance, and games that you don't already own. You can even make a wish list for games that you want, and I believe for me, Rayman was a wish list game, so that's probably why I ended up getting it right away. So, great service. Go to RetroGameTreasure.com, subscribe there, and if you use the code FiveJay, spelled just like this channel, you'll get a discount on your box. We opened 4 games today. We got Rayman, as I mentioned, and you get the green screen of the label there. You can see right through it. On Game Boy Advance. I love this game growing up. I had this at the launch of the Game Boy Advance. Loved it. Game by Rare, Mickey's Racing Adventure. Come on. Oh, come on, Nelly. You can do it. You can focus. You can't. It can't. It doesn't want to. Mickey's Racing Adventure, made by Rare, which was very impressive graphically, and was actually a really fun little racing game, and had some RPG elements, strangely enough. And then we had Final Fight on the Super Nintendo, and this game was an awesome beat-em-up brawler game from Capcom. I was a really big fan of this. They said it was originally like a 1989 game, probably an arcade game, and this was great. I had a lot of fun with that. And last, and most certainly least, Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games on Super Nintendo, which I found to be not very fun. I didn't really enjoy this, and I don't even care if the camera clarifies on that one. So, but that's fine, because we got 3 awesome games from an awesome service, and I cannot wait already for August box. So, thanks so much for coming, guys. You've all been great. Celia, especially, thank you for watching. If you guys didn't know, Celia is a marketing manager over at Hyperkin that makes the Retron 5. So, honored to have her here. I've watched some of their live stream stuff, so very cool. Thanks for coming, Celia. And the rest of you, it looks like there's 4 other folks right now. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you this weekend. Saturday, I think I'll only be doing things in the morning, and then the rest of the day, I got some family stuff going on, so expect most of my streaming to be done on Sunday this weekend. So, I'll catch you later, guys. See ya.